The Western Conference semifinals, Game 1. The Spurs are coming in off an arduous 7-game battle in round 1. The intensity has been heightened, the stakes raised. They are now in the hunt for a Game 1 victory against the Clippers. The opening game of the conference semifinals, up next.
These teams are prepared for an epic series. Two of the West's very best clashing in Game 1 of the conference semis. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. Hey, Allie.
There are some super young teams around the league, but All-Star Draymond Green said, quote, "If you don't have vets around you, you're not really learning what you need to learn. I had guys who taught me how to be a pro, so I worry about that because cultures and things get lost. And eventually, if those go, our league will get lost too." Brian?
Yeah, that's real talk. Thanks, Allie. And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Tyler Hero is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Butler. Then there's Kevon Looney. And it's Anderson in at power forward. And for the Clippers, Devontae Graham out there with Justin Holiday. Then there's P.J. Tucker. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Slim in at the center position. Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Pass to Holiday. Soft touch off the glass. Hero with it. Here's Ball. Now Butler. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
I like the timing too. Jimmy Butler just bursting off of that pick to get to his shot.
Ball against Graham. Pass to Slim. Now here's Tucker. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Now Anderson. Checked by Tucker. Hero against Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. Ball, a screen on Holiday. Hero for 3. The shot won't fall. And Los Angeles the other way now. From downtown, hits the trifecta. Holiday's got 5 points.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Here's Hero. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Outside Ross. Pass to Tucker. Stolen by Anderson. Now Hero. Ball with it. Anderson with a screen on Graham. Kicks it out to Anderson. Just 5 on the clock. And it's good for 2.
Anderson finishing through contact. I like to see him make the mid-air adjustment to get that ball off.
Here's Ross. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Butler. Ball with it. Picked up by Ross. Anderson for 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. He's got 5.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Back to Ross. Here's Slim. Here's Tucker. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Tucker just reading the defense, finding the space, and knocking down a jumper.
Hero outside. Butler on the wing. And he makes it on the layup.
Pretty good body movement and control as Jimmy Butler's agility got him to where he wanted to be.
To the paint. Here's Graham. 2 points. That one goes.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Hero. Looking for his first basket still in this one. They swipe it. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Holiday. Man, Holiday powers it home.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Graham against ball. Looney passes to Butler. Shoots over Ross. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Clippers in the lead. Pass to Slim. And he jams it home with authority.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Here's Ball, following the score by the Clippers. Hero finds Anderson. Got a hand on it. Graham against Butler. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
They're really working the paint now.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. And a moment to look at the scoring approach. The Clippers shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. So on the floor for San Antonio, Kyle Anderson is out there with Kevon Looney. Then it's Davion Mitchell. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Butler in at the 3. Here's Slim. Here's Holmes. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Anderson.
And Rashawn using his length that time to his advantage. Excellent job of getting that foul.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Holmes.
Struggled early on, but this is a much improved part of Rashawn Holmes' game.
Mitchell, a pass to Hield, and there's a whistle. That goes on Terrence Ross. That's his first foul of the game. To the inside, Looney, and it's rejected, and he gets it back. Here's Slim, guarded by Hield. Ross for 3. San Antonio with a rebound. Anderson inside. Holmes is on him. And finished off by Anderson.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
It's Ross on the wing. Here's Slim. Anderson covers. Three-pointer, Anthony. And the three-pointer goes. Anthony's got 6 points.
Well, Melo has had a 40% year shooting from beyond the three-point mark, and so you got to respect that ability.
Mitchell finds Looney. Hield from outside. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Such confidence as a passer. Hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Hero, he's checked in for San Antonio. Lonzo Ball comes in for Mitchell.
Tough to match up with Kyle Anderson because of how quirky he plays. Changing speeds, plays slow, but sees the floor remarkably well.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Takes the 3. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
And the Clippers making a change here. Tucker's checked in. He does not get the second one.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Graham. He's good with a little jumper in close. Graham's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, Graham gets inside, and he knows he's got to stay nimble, ready to adjust his shot around the defense.
Hook loose. Here's Slim. Left side Anderson. Hero for 3. Slim with the rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. That sends P.J. Tucker to the free throw line. Kevon Looney picks one up.
At the line for your Clippers, P.J. Tucker, shooting 1.
P.J. Tucker, one of those guys that we talk about as a journeyman throughout his NBA career, but there's no doubt that he's made positive impact and touches wherever it is that he's played.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And let's take a look at who's been lights out from beyond the arc in this year's playoffs. Terrence Ross on top. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Ball passes to Hero. Tucker against Anderson. 6 to shoot. Kicks it to Hero. Jacks up a 3. Here's Looney over Tucker. Ooh, tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Pass to Graham. Here's Tucker. Here's Slim. He's guarded by Hero. Back to Graham. The 11-footer. And it's blocked by Butler.
Great defense from Jimmy Butler, judging when that shot was going up and getting the rejection.
And finished off by Anderson.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. They set the screen. Looney the screen. Anderson passes to Looney. And Looney with the slam.
And Looney's a guy you can rely on both ends of the floor.
The Clippers in the lead. Ball with it. Picked up by Tucker. Pass to Hero. Beyond the arc. And it's Graham with the rebound.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Anthony's got 5 points in the quarter.
Quick fire on that shot. Melo with the catch-and-shoot jumper. No defense for that play.
Now here's Ball. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Outside, Anderson. Clock at 6. Tries the 9-footer, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
At the line for the Spurs, Kyle Anderson, shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. A different look for San Antonio. Carey's checked in for Looney. And it's Baisley. And so it's Los Angeles in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. A big difference.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Relying on their subs to carry the load offensively, man, that's their recipe. Some terrific role players on this team, as you would say, Shaq, the others?
Yeah, you got a bunch of microwaves on that bench.
An interesting postseason for the Clippers. The lead in this series is up for grabs. How important is it to start off with a win?
To me, it's crucial because it sets the tone. Ernie, Kenny, you always want to be a step ahead, like I'm a step ahead of you guys.
I agree with Shaq, but the playoffs are about adjustments. If you lose, hopefully you learn, and then you bounce back.
Good points. I don't get to say that very often. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And time for us to get back into it here in game one. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Kyle Anderson.
Yeah, he plays such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And here's ball. We've got Terrence Ross, Justin Holiday out there with Devontae Graham. Then there's P.J. Tucker, and it's Slim in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Pass to Slim. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Clippers lead by 12.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Butler finds Looney, and Looney with the slam.
That's how you execute a pick and roll. Jimmy Butler just toying with the defense and waiting for the opening.
Outside Tucker. Pass to Slim. And here's Holiday. He's guarded by Hero. Slim with a bucket. 6 points for him.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Looney, a screen on Ross. Butler passes to Looney. Outside Butler. And he gets the bucket. Butler's got 6.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Here's Slim. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
First team foul.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Ball with it. Now Butler. Looney passes to Ball. Looney, a screen on Graham. Ball into the lane. Banked it in off the glass. Ball's got his first 2 points.
I'm not sure what the coach said at halftime, but whatever it did, it's lit a fire. They're now 4 of 4 from the field to start their offense here in the second half.
Here's Tucker. Drills it from deep.
Making the most of his 3-point chances. That's Tucker just spotted up and ready to go.
Knocks it loose. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Anderson passes to Ball. Tucker against Hero. Pass to Butler. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Felt like he was getting more and more hungry as he got closer to the rim. Jimmy Butler just tenacious there.
Anthony's checked in for Los Angeles. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Out to the right wing. Down low. Ball with a steal. Butler against Tucker. And it's Butler with the jam.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play. and 100% effort.
Pass to Tucker. Fires for three. Gets the three to fall. Tucker's got 12 points.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Ball passes to Looney. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Slim with a bucket.
And they've come out of halftime really on a roll.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Ball passes to Hero. Shots blocked.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Slim with the rebound.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Andre Drummond is checked in for Tucker. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
The other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes, came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
First personal foul. At the line for the Spurs, Darius Paisley, shooting 1.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Anthony. Slim with a bucket. 16 points for him.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Outside heel. Pass to Butler. Tipped. And he recovers it from deep. Mitchell. The Clippers grab the miss. Anthony with it. Now guarded by Butler. And finished off by Graham.
Melo good at scanning the entire floor, and that's why that time he found the open teammate.
Here's Hero. Left side healed. Butler with the ball. And it's Butler with the jam.
A one-handed tomahawk. That's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that. Drummond passes to Graham. Drummond with the screen. Anthony with it. Let's go with a 3. Sinks the tray. Anthony's got 11 points.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Outside heel. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Ross for 3. Rebounded by Hield. The Spurs have gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Butler. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And a second look at that rejection. Taking no prisoners on defense there.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
For the Clippers, Rashawn Holmes comes in for Ross, and Green is subbed in for Anthony. And San Antonio also making a switch. Konchar's checked in. Here's Hield, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Good job in the mid-range. Buddy Hield getting squared up and scores.
To the middle. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. For the finish. And it's Butler with the jam.
Hustle plays like that are crucial right now. You have to convert on every turnover you get.
And it's hammered home by Green.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
And here's Mitchell, outside Butler. Outside for Mitchell, from behind the arc. It's hauled in by the Clippers.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal. He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
With the 10-footer, it's deflected. Slim with a bucket. Give him 20.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Conchar. Here's Baisley. Drummond defending. Takes a 13-footer. Oh, Drummond with a block.
Drummond right there just staying active on the defensive end. Collects another block.
Inside. Here's Slim. And that one is hammered home.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Mitchell. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Baisley. Fades back. Count it. Baisley's got 5 points in the quarter.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Back to Graham. Outside, Green. Here's Slim. With 4 on the clock. And he dunks it down.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. And so it's Los Angeles with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. Back to the game after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference, a different look for San Antonio. Baisley, he's checked in for Looney. Butler comes in for Anderson, and it's Conchar in for Hero. So on the floor for the Spurs, Jimmy Butler out there with John Conchar. Then there's Darius Baisley, then it's Lonzo Ball, and it's Hill in at the shooting guard position. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Well, Drummond uses his body, goes right into the defender to get that shot off. And you're going to have to foul him on that.
And that one falls for Drummond. So both teams making some changes here. Now here's Graham. Pass to Slim. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Out to Hill. Launches a three. Deflected. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. Anthony's checked in for Los Angeles. Holiday comes in for Drummond. Carey's checked in for San Antonio. .143 left in the fourth quarter. Hero with it. Outside heel. 4-3. That one no good.
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the Clippers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry this same energy forward and get that second win. These are the playoffs, so you can't afford to relax or think you've got the series in the bag.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Slim.
And serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
And the basket by Heel.
Now, what focus there? You go off the dribble, you got to have good balance, and Buddy Hield in a great rhythm right there.
Here's Slim. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Impressive job by this team, and you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here he goes. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
To the right side. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Time for us to say goodbye. We hope you enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference playoffs. For Brent Behring, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. As we leave you with the New Balance Player of the Game.